Hi, are you a parent whose child wakes up screaming in the middle of the night and is totally inconsolable? Do you find that this happens night after night, finding that the child wakes up in the morning with no memory of what happened in the middle of the night? Have you been doing research online, trying to find out if this is a nightmare or is it something more serious? Is there something else going on that you should be concerned with? My name's Jennifer, and I'm the founder. Not only am I the co-founder of the Academy of Holistic Healing, but I'm also the creator of the latest program called Banish Night Terrors in Children. I am a mother of three children, all of which experience night terrors. And my frustration with the medical community with the first two, they couldn't help me at all. They were telling me, well, just reduce the amount of television that they watch, or don't let them play video games right before bed. Make sure that they're eating good, healthy food. Make sure they're getting a lot of activity. And none of it was helping. The suggestion of having a nighttime routine was a great one. It's a fabulous one. And it did nothing to help the nighttime episodes. So I did a lot of research into trying to figure out how to help my child, how to help our household have a good night's sleep. Because there was nothing more devastating to have your child in tears, screaming, battling at something, and not being able to help them. And in the morning, they wouldn't have any memory of it at all. Began to wonder, is it just in my head? Is there something deeper going on a psychological basis? Have I scarred this child in some way? And no matter what I did, no matter how clean the diet was, no television, very little television, no video games, the other end of the spectrum was never actually allowed in the house, but would allow some video games. Nothing made any difference. And child number 3 came along, whose night terrors were the worst of all. And the doctors would say, oh yeah, it won't happen every night. It can't happen every night. And it'll only happen once. So make it through that first one. Do everything you can to keep your child safe. Make sure that he doesn't hurt himself. Make sure that everybody else understands that it's just a night terror. It's okay, just a night terror. It's no big deal. It'll get better. Yeah, okay. Several times a night, my youngest would have a night terror. Fall asleep, an hour later, wake up screaming and thrashing, and I couldn't help him. I couldn't wake him up because there was no way of reaching him. I tried at first. With the other two, you try and wake them up, and it didn't work, and so pretty soon I quit, and I thought, okay, this is a different child, different situation. I'll try and wake him up. No, that doesn't work. In fact, it makes it worse. And then they woke up and was disoriented. It's like, why are you waking me up, Mom? I'm sleeping. And then finally, a couple of months into it, after night after night after night, sometimes several times a night, I used my training. The time between the last child and my child that I was currently having go through these night terrors, I had done a whole lot of research, done a whole lot of growing, and taken a lot of classes in alternative medicine. And one night, my body, my training just took over, and I started using EFT tapping on my child. And it was amazing. I was floored. Within literally, and I kid you not, within 30 seconds, the night terror broke. And he started to breathe. He curled up and went back to sleep. And that was it for the night. Like, okay, I'm on to something. Let's try this again. Next time it happened, I did the same thing. Oh my God, same thing happened. Within a minute, it was broken, and he was back in bed asleep. Thought, okay, I can do this. I can stay consistent with this. Every time that he had a night terror, I would use this process with him. And within a couple of weeks, they were gone. Totally and completely gone. We have not had a night terror in this house for the last 5 years, and it has been glorious. So I would invite you, if you are experiencing this thing and you are at your wit's end, There will be a link at the end of this. Click through, check it out, see if it's for you. This program has literally saved my sanity. It has allowed our household to be peaceful and to get sleep, and for me to understand that I'm not a bad parent. I wasn't a bad parent back then. I didn't have the tools in order to help him. The medical community was trying to get me to put him on drugs so that he would sleep, and that was never, never okay. So I encourage you to take a look at the page that this will send you to, and I wish you the best. If you have any questions or concerns, send me an email, send me a message, and I'd be happy to talk with you more about it. All right? And I look forward to talking with you later. I will put the link below, because no matter what you've been told, there is a way to help your family through the night terrors and to shorten the time of it without drugs, without any massive changes to the environment that you've created or to your lifestyle. And it's all natural, and it is actually a healthy, healing way to help your child grow. So, again, blessings to all, and I will talk to you later.